We always begin with the problem of the day. So let's see what we've got going on there today. It says change from words to symbols and evaluate. Woo, lots of stuff going on there. Words to symbols. We got a lot of words going on here. And the quotes. We're going to change the quotes here. The sum of 3 and 5 raised to the third power less 10 squared. All right, let me read that quote again. The sum of 3 and 5, raised to the third power, yes, less 10 squared. It's kind of nice when I can interject a little bit in there. And that's the way you want to emphasize that, all right? Because those are little bits and snippets together that we're going to work through. So let's take a look at how we're going to take care of this. So we start off with, once again, changing from words. You got a lot of words there, absolutely no numbers. We're going to change to symbols and numbers and good stuff, and we're going to evaluate it out. All right, we're going to fix it out, see what we've got, all right? So first of all, the sum of 3 and 5. That tells me we're going to start with the sum of 3 and 5. Sum means to add, all right? So we're going to put 3 plus 5, and we're going to raise that to the third power. Now, it's not really saying the sum of 3 raised to the third power and the 5 raised to the third power. We're going to add them together, then raise, which makes a big difference, by the way, in how you interpret your final answer, all right? Definitely makes a difference in the final answer we get. So raise to the third power, we're going to put parentheses around that, and we're going to raise to the third power. This is looking like an order of operations situation, all right? So here we go. 3, the sum of 3 and 5, there we go, got that worked. We have the third power working. Now, what do we do with this less? Less, some of you think, well, does that mean we're going to put a less than symbol? No, this is just in operations form, all right? We're going to subtract, because when things become less, we are subtracting. By the way, my director asked, does it make a difference if we have a less or a than in there? Oh, it makes a big difference, because if we say less than 10 squared, that means we're going to start with 10 squared and reverse the whole process, all right? The way this is written with the word less by itself, we're going to subtract and work it left to right. Now, 10 squared, we know that means take it to the second power. To the second power, all right? Now, what does this mean? My dear Aunt Sally, y'all heard me talking about that, but today we've got to please excuse, or parentheses and exponents first, all right? So inside the parentheses going first, we're going to say 3 plus 5, which gives us 8. We're going to take 8 and raise it up to the third power. And then we're going to subtract 10 to the second. It's all about the exponents now. It's all about the exponents. We'll subtract at the very, very end. My dear Aunt Sally says wait for multiplying and dividing, and then wait for subtracting and adding, going left to right once we get to that point. So we've got 8 to the third. I'm going to call on trusty old calculator on that. It's not that hard to figure out. I think it's 512, but let's do it anyway with the calculator. Most of you are wanting to do that. So there's 8 cubes. See how nice that looks? That looks so good. And we do. We get 512 right there. So we're going to put our 512 right in the block there. And we're going to go ahead and take 10 times 10. We got that down. Those are our multiplication facts. And let's subtract 100 there. I believe, folks, that makes it easy, subtracting 100. We're going to end up with 412. And that, my friends, is a good old order of operations problem of the day to start our show.